everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie. I'm also known as GLITZYGEM. Thank you for joining me here today. We're having a lovely Saturday morning. So today's Saturday, so I wanted to go ahead and do a Saturday subscription box unboxing. So I'm going to unbox my Ipsy box because I believe this is the only shipment that I got from subscription boxes. Since I have been unemployed, I don't have the money to buy any other boxes at the moment. But now that I'm working, I'm hopefully, I think slowly but surely I'll start gradually buying, my other box subscriptions. And if there are any other box subscriptions that you would like for me to show you guys, let me know. Leave me in the comment section. What kind of boxes would you like for me to, to showcase on my channel? Because I've showcased quite a bit of unboxings, but I'm gonna start limiting them down to just maybe a few or a couple a month. I really don't need that many anymore, and then it saves me more on money than having to spend it every single month, on all these other box subscriptions. But yeah, so thank you, welcome for those who are new to my channel. Really do appreciate you being here. If you like unboxings, beauty related content, painting projects, skincare, product reviews, new makeup, if you want to see new makeup launches or eye looks, for hooded eyes, I do have hooded eyes. If you want to know a lot about, skincare, as far as, skincare types, what the do's and don'ts, when it comes to skincare. I'm not an esthetician and I'm not an MUA, but I am a self-taught, where I did learn a lot about skincare. These years that I've been on YouTube, the 12 years that I've been on YouTube, I've learned a lot about skincare and makeup. I have some knowledge. I can help you with that. All right, so let's get going with this unboxing. So this is gonna be considered new makeup to me because most of the stuff in here is brand new. Like I haven't used any of this stuff before. Like Ipsy hasn't given me any repeats, my boxes, so I can't tell you. So I can't sit here and tell you I've tried this product before, because I can't. So this is just an unboxing, just to show you how what's inside this box and what I chose and what I got on the add-ons. All right, guys. So let's get going with this. All right. So here we go. It does look. Well, it is damp. As you can tell, the box looks a little damp. Is because it's my fault. Earlier today I had somebody stop by the house, drop it off, but I didn't I didn't hear anybody come to the door. When I opened the door, I didn't see the box. They had put it right, which is good where they put it, but they put it in the corner, the bottom corner of where my porch is, like real close to my doorstep. So I was looking outside, looking to see if I saw a vehicle, like a UPS truck or a post office truck, and or a postal service truck, I guess I meant to say. And I didn't see any trucks. And they usually would put it on my steps, my stairs on my porch. But this time they put it right on my porch, which I was pretty stoked and glad that they did that, because I really do want them to put it on my porch instead of my steps, because anybody can just grab them off my steps. But the only bad thing about it is that it rained today, and so it got wet. That's why it looks wet. So I don't think any of the contents inside is going to be affected. But here we go. This is how the box looks like on the inside. So our card here says Ipsy Boxycharm January 2025. It's starting with a clean slate. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. We're starting off with a clean slate, guys. And I'm not sure if they're talking about just a clean slate, a start of a new year, or clean beauty maybe. So it says, when living in the future calls for a return to the basics, only better than ever. Okay. It says, want to create a look like this? Head to your youtube.com Ipsy for a pro tutorial. I didn't know they had pro tutorials. So now they're having pro tutorials where you can get on their site, and this is a youtube.com Ipsy for a pro tutorial. I'd have to check it out and see what it's all about. So this is just products that are coming soon, which we have an Origins Ginseng Brightening Eye Cream, Vitamin C Niacinamide, and then we have a Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush and captivating, and a Rare Beauty All of the Above Weightless Eyeshadow Stick and Contentment. So those are the products that we have on this card. I hope you're able to see that. Okay guys, so here we go. I was pretty excited about the stuff that was given in my box for very short notice. I skipped out on my box for January, reason being because of course, I'm unemployed, and I really didn't have, that many funds, to get the box. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip out on it. And I was like, since I got this job, I was like, let me treat myself to an Ipsy box. And guess so Ipsy at the end of the month, like the 30th or the 31st of the month, if you had already skipped out on your shipment for that month, and then let's say on the 1st, you get on the 1st and you're like, oh, I want to go ahead and get my box for the 1st. So what happens is you cannot go and unskip. That's the thing about Boxycharm, is that once you skip, that's it. It's not going to let you go back to unskip, at that very short notice. Like I went back at the end of the month, like on the 31st, to unskip. It wouldn't let me unskip anymore. So I went on the 1st and I was like, man, I really do want to get this box. So what I did is I contacted Ipsy's customer service, even through the bot. I'll go through the bot, and then eventually it'll say Ipsy will contact you, by email with further information. And so, and I think there's representatives already in my emails that are recorded in my emails that I don't erase. I just keep them in my emails, of people who've already made tickets for me in the past, prior past. So I just click on one of those emails and I just say, hi, how are you today? I really want to get January's box. I decided that I want to go ahead, and I want you to go ahead and charge me for January's box. You give them, you let them know that you want to resume with it, and that you want to be able to pick your choice items, on the 2nd and the 3rd, right? So when I called them on the 1st, they said, okay, that we're going to activate your shipment. We're going to activate your box. So they charged my account on the 1st. And then on the 2nd, when I went to go, they told me, you're probably not going to be able to choose anything. Or no, they told me you're not going to be able to choose anything or any of your items in the box, since you are starting your subscription back up again, for the 1st of, on the 1st of January. So chances are that you may not be able to, choose anything until next month. That'll be your time to be able to choose for your box. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just be content with what they give me, right? But instead, on the 2nd, when I went on there, it took them like, okay, so the 1st, they went ahead and they resumed it. They charged my account on the 1st. On the 2nd, I went in to choose my product, and it wouldn't let me. It just says that I don't have this box. And so I was like, okay, it's going to take them a little while to process the payment. So as soon as they process the payment, or the payment goes through on their end, so the 3rd is whenever I was able to choose my items. So I was fortunate enough to be able to choose my items that I wanted for my box. I was so happy. I was like, I was ecstatic. I was like, I cannot believe I was able to choose my items at a very short notice. So it happens, guys. There's rare occasions, but it happens where you're able to choose. But I just wanted to show you how the water damage on this box. Just wanted to show you that with the water damage on the box. Okay, so yeah, there's times that you're fortunate enough to be able to catch it on time. You just have to be on top of it. Be on top of it. Get on their site. Make sure to see if you can, choose your three items. If it still says choose your 3 items, click on it. Even if it tells you do not have this box, you cannot choose. I took a chance. Even if I wasn't going to be able to choose, I was okay with that. But you also have to be okay with that as well. If you go on the 3rd, like let's say you started back up on the 1st, and then on the 2nd you can't choose anything, and then on the 3rd you go, and then you're able to choose something, or maybe you may not be able to choose depending on your bank, how it works and stuff. So it all depends on your bank too. It's not just on Boxycharm's end, But anyways, a lot of all this jibber jabber that I'm doing. Anyways, I just wanted to share that information with you guys because just for y'all to know, if y'all do decide that, if y'all do skip on a box and y'all feel like it's too late to go back and resume with your box, it's not too late. It all depends on to resume. It's always okay. It's always good. You just let the people from Ipsy, the Ipsy team, know that you want to go ahead and get your Boxycharm box, and then they'll go ahead and resume your subscription, and then they'll charge your account, and then once that transaction goes through, then you're able to choose your items if it allows you to. It allowed me, because I think the transaction had went through, you know, insufficient amount of time for me to choose my items. It all depends. So that was my experience. Okay, so I'm not sure, it's different, might be different for others, or it might just be the same experience, but I just don't want to give you false hopes and say, yeah, you know, you can do it. I mean, you can do it, but it all depends on, you know, your bank and, you know, the process time. So I was glad that I was able to get in on being able to choose my products. I am so thirsty, you guys. I am so thirsty. Okay, so first of all, they did choose this Kevin O'Quan Unforgettable Lipstick for me in Modern Love Cream. Hope you're able to see that. I thought that was pretty neat. I got myself a makeup product from them. They gave me a makeup product. And this how it looks like. This how the packaging looks like. Real pretty packaging, guys. It says Kevin O'Quan on the packaging. It's like a really nice slick black tube. Almost looks like a mascara container. But here's how it looks like. It's a really nice shade of nude. Like a pinky nude. Like a really light pinky nude. Not very light, but you know, like a neutral pinky nude shade. I'm just glad that I was able, they were able to give this to me as a power pick, because that means I have a lippy, my subscription. It's called Modern Love. Okay, so I have that as my power pick. They also chose, what else did they choose for me? They chose, oh yeah, they chose this for me. The Lauren's Brightening Skin Pads enriched with lactic acid plus plant extracts. So there's 50 pads in here, you guys. Let me see if I can open this box up so that I can show you how they look on the inside. How the box or the container looks like on the inside. So this is, oh, it has some little tweezers. You can use these little tweezers. So this is how this looks like, the Lauren brightening pads. Are they vitamin C? Brightening skin pads enriched with lactic acid and plant extract. So you might need a lot of sunscreen for this. Not a lot, but you know, you might just want to use sunscreen for these. Then we got these little pinchers, little tweezers that it came with. Let me see. Okay, it's sealed. Oh no, but it's a little open. Like it's a little open. I don't like the, oh, it's a little open, but it has a little cap on top to seal the pads, you know, to keep them from drying out. So that's a cap there. And then you have that seal, but that seal was already like a little opened. So I'm not able to see the pads, but I'm pretty sure they're like the cotton pads, the cotton round pads, you know, with that, I think these are like toner pads. These are, after cleansing, sweep our brightening skin pad gently over your face and décolletage to remove excess oils and debris. Use 3 to 4 times per week to promote glowing skin. So it's sulfate free, phthalate free, cruelty free, paraben free. So I don't know if it's a toner or it's just something, you know, to help you just after you wash your skin, after you wash your face. I don't know if these are toner pads or not. These are exfoliating pads. So yeah, you still need a toner for this. It has a revitalizing salicylic acid. So if you have dry skin, I don't think this would be good for you. I think this is good for people who have oily skin, because salicylic acid is for people who are prone to have acne. So is that for oily people? So, and then for pore tightening with pore tightening witch hazel, redness reducing lemon balm, and healing plant extracts to bright, refined, and smooth skin. Yeah, so I think it is considered, I guess you can use it as, was an exfoliant. So you can use it as an exfoliant, and then you can, once you exfoliate your skin, you can put on the toner. So this is what they chose for me. All right. Then I chose the Verb Weightless Soft and Conditioned Ghost Mask for fine to medium hair. So this is what it looks like. It says here, no parabens, no gluten, no harmful sulfates, vegan. And it says Verb Ghost Mask is a light as air treatment designed for fine and easily weighed down hair, powered by moringa oil, green tea extract, and a vegan protein. This mask is designed to smooth frizz and promote shine. Wow, okay. Apply from mid-length to ends, leave-in for 5 to 7 minutes, and rinse thoroughly. Use once a week or as needed. Wow. It doesn't have like a heat protectant. So you know, if you do put heat in your hair, you know, you might just want to use a heat protectant. Sometimes whenever I don't have a heat protectant, usually the mask will suffice. You just have to be careful, because sometimes, you know, some masks, you know, may not protect you from the heat, from heat damage, and you also get like frizz and maybe like burnt split ends, so, or just burnt ends that look like split ends. So it's best to just wear a heat protectant, you know, once you use a hair mask and a leave-in treatment. Or if you have a leave-in treatment with a heat protectant on it, that's even better. Okay, so I chose that. Another thing that I chose was the Wander Beauty. Sorry for shaking the camera. My box wants to fall down because it's wet and it's falling. It's flabby. It's flapping. The Wander Beauty in Neutral Eyeshadow Palette. Anything Wander Beauty, guys. I'm so glad I got this in my box, because I was worried that I wasn't gonna get the choice of getting the eyeshadow palette. I heard it from a little grapevine that, you know, the palette is not even gonna be a choice for some people, or for most people, and I'm glad it was a choice for me. So I was like, yes, I got a choice product. I got a eyeshadow as my choice product. I always have to have eyeshadow as one of my often, is part of my often. On my profile I put that I want eyeshadow palettes. I want eyeshadow palettes often. So I'm so glad I got my hands on one of these. Oh, these look like really cool tone, like cool tone to warm tone neutral palette. This is really nice right now for this time of the season. You can also wear it during yeah, it's like an everyday palette that you can put on. I can't think of like a season that you can specifically put it on. You can put it on all year round, I believe. It has all those beautiful colors. Reminds me of those palettes that I know that Jaclyn Hill came out with a neutral palette, so that reminds me of that, the Jaclyn Hill palette that came out, you know, the neutral one. And then there's a neutral palette that came out by Addison. Who is it? Like the Elements palette by can't think of the person's name. Ali or Addison or Madison. First, if I can find the palette, guys, to show you what I'm talking about. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Item Beauty. That's what I'm trying to think of. You know, we have the In My Element palette from Item Beauty, and then also have the On the Daily. So these are the two palettes I got from Item Beauty, and this just reminds me of the color stories that are in these palettes. So I like that. I like it, especially for Wander Beauty's formula. I don't care if it's a neutral palette and it's from Wander Beauty. I know I wouldn't want another neutral palette from any other brand. I mean, not any other brand, but indie brands like the Item, or any indie brands that are not one of my top choice of indie brands to choose from. But the Wander Beauty one is one of my favorite. Wander Beauty. I think I need to reach out to them and see if I can do PR for them, because their foundation does real well for me. Their makeup does real well for me. I just love the Wander Beauty line. So that's my second choice item. My last but not least, my Ofra. I like Ofra too. Guys. So if you're looking at my eye look and you're wondering how I created this look, Makeup Monday Ladies video, where I collab with Emily D, you need to check it out. This is the look I created in that video. If you really like this eye look, go ahead and check out that video. So this is the Meaty Palette Blossom Blush palette. It's a blush palette. I had bought a blush palette from Ofra, and it is a Meaty palette, but it was the glow blushes. It wasn't the glow highlighters, it was the glow blushes. So this is a beautiful color story in here. Pillow Talk is a highlight shade in the center, and then right here right here we have Pink Satin, of course, Pillow Talk, Pillow Fight, Pillow Talk here in the center, and then we have Satin, Pink Satin, my goodness, Pink Satin, Pillow Talk, Paradise Pink. Very nice, you know, what do you call those? Bedtime names, you know, bedroom names. So these look like very nice blushes, and I feel like they would go real well for anybody's skin tone, because they're not too light, they're not too dark, they're just right in the middle. So that is my third item that I chose. That is my box from Boxycharm. I did get some add-ons. I will be sharing them with you. It's not that many because, of course, I was limited with money. I was limited with money, guys. Okay. So first off, I have the MZ Skin by Dr. Mariam Zamani, the hyaluronic acid hydrating serum. I got that. I heard it was really good, and it's a Korean beauty product. I think it's has been one of the highlighted products of this month for January. This brand, the MZ Skin, and it is Korean beauty, guys. So this is apply 1 to 2 pipettes to cleansed face, neck, and décolleté. Gently massage. So it's just like your regular serum that you would put on after cleansing your skin and toning it. So this is how the bottle looks like, really clear in a glass jar. So hope you guys are able to see that. Sometimes my camera focuses, sometimes it doesn't. Hopefully it's focusing on this product. Hope you're getting a really good focus. I hope so, guys. But yes, I heard this is very, very raved about. And then I also bought 2 e.l.f. full-size $3 mascaras. volume and define. So they were $3 each and they're full size. So I felt like I saved some money there, guys. And then last but not least, I got my Natasha Denona Love Face palette. I never received this palette before. I never got it. Never bought it before. So this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like on the inside, guys. Really nice. Love palette. You have some highlighters, some blushes, and you have a row of like those little mini eyeshadow, the eyeshadow palette, the little mini ones that they sell here at the bottom. So really nice color story. Love it. Can't wait to try. Can't wait to use it and create a look with this. So that is everything in my box. I did pay, I think, $20 or $25 for this. And then my e.l.f. ones, like I said, they're $3 each for their full size. And I like their wand. Did you see the wand? The wand. And the MZ Skin was $12. The MZ Skin, the hyaluronic serum was $12. So that's all I spent, guys. Thank you for joining me here today. My camera wants to tell me to bye-bye. So leave me your comments down below. Tell me what was your favorite product. What was your least favorite product? Do you have Boxycharm? You don't have Boxycharm? Do you plan on getting it? What do you think about price increase? I mean, do you think it's still worth getting it? Yeah, just leave me a comment, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye. Take care.